A substitute teacher filmed a day in the life video, and within 24 hours she lost 2 jobs, started a GoFundMe, and got more backlash than she ever could have imagined.
Do you know how hard it is to get fired as a substitute teacher? On your first day?
A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids.
Just look at this tweet from her. Stop telling me to stay off social media. Stop telling me I need to quit posting. I lost everything. This substitute teacher, who also happens to be a full-time content creator and currently goes by the Handmade CEO, showed up to a high school, filmed herself and the students, and the internet didn't just criticize her, they dragged her.
How the f*** you wear that dick everywhere you go? Did you have that on when you was in the school?
Here's the video that she filmed. Also, please note, I will be muting some of the audio just for copyright reasons. Just know the parts that are muted are really not important to the story, and they are also parts where she's not talking. So she starts off the video by walking into a classroom. She's wearing baggy clothes, a huge plastic chain, and she recorded her first day on the job like it was just a vlog.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast.
Okay, I had to pause this here really quick. So while she's showing us her breakfast, which is an apple, she shows us the rest of the food that she has planned to eat for the rest of the day. And it consists of sour Skittles, Zatarain's rice, and a Lunchable. She is not planning on taking this day serious whatsoever. Who hired this woman? Okay, let's press play.
Let's get the day rolling. Who would ever thought?
A lot of the video is her commenting on how young she looks and how everyone else is saying how good and young she looks as well. It just gives off a really weird vibe.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound, okay then.
So I want you to pay attention to this next clip because this is what is currently being debated on the internet. In this next clip, the stud CEO mentions that she needs to get up out of here because these students who seemingly are looking at her are finna take her down.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Now, the phrase take her down or take you down isn't really open to interpretation. We all know what that phrase means, but you'll see in her response video and in her defense, she is making it seem like it's something totally innocent and not how it is coming across in this video. Oh, and there's one more thing. This girl in particular made a separate TikTok explaining why she's looking at the stud CEO in this way, and it has nothing to do with wanting to take her down. She was looking at her like this because the stud CEO was filming her, trying to disguise that she wasn't doing so, and she caught on to it. This is her video explaining it.
Our volleyball team went to state, and I'm on a cheer team. Walking around the school when they had like a mini parade, so it's a lot of cameras in your face because everybody's recording you. If she had her camera like this, okay, I smile, but she had her camera like she wanted to talk about somebody. So I'm getting bullied by so many grown people that they don't have nothing to do with it. Like, I was looking like, look, and then look, they're still talking. Look at this. Do you not see this? You know I'm supposed to record students after they're sent. Her apologies, some teachers record students.
Ask for consent.
Yeah, it's common sense. She didn't ask for consent. She walked around the whole school recording kids. I'm not even bashing her about it, but it's just the simple fact that y'all blaming me for what happened and I didn't even do anything.
Appreciate it.
You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little feed check. Really just a chill feed today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rarefied head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch, and that was the typical day.
Now, the backlash to this video came very quickly. It went viral on TikTok, it went viral on Twitter, and I really like this comment from Alicia Parker, who said, when she called teaching her new side hustle, I knew she was finna play. And when I read this, I was screaming because that's exactly what I thought. By the time that she put her feet up on the desk, honestly, no. By the time that I saw her giggling as people in the background were talking about how she looked like a student, I knew that this was not going to be a serious day in education. And this is something that TikTokers brought up. One TikToker talked about how she was recording other children as they were walking by, like it was just a normal Zoom call.
And then you talk about, oh, it was my first day. I didn't know I could record the kids. Well, did you know that you couldn't speak inappropriately of them? Like, at the very least. And if I'm not mistaken, on your lunch break, you was definitely doing something you shouldn't be doing on your lunch break. Like, yo, is y'all cool for real? You ask me, I feel like them people ain't doing enough. Because you shouldn't be allowed within a certain amount of feet from a playground or a schoolhouse. You need to count your blessings.
Another TikToker pointed out how she was dressed and how she was dressed like a student and a very young person.
That substitute teacher that was fired on her first day was not ready to step foot in no classroom. Getting told that you look like one of the students is not the compliment that you thought it was. They were saying that you look childish. It wasn't giving professionalism, is what they're saying. Why are we wearing big chains to go sub a classroom? Are you coming to teach or are you coming to impress?
I think this was a really good point. The teaching profession does hold teachers to a certain standard.
When you walk into a classroom, you shouldn't demand respect, you command respect. And you do that by acting professionally. If you were wearing this huge gaudy chain, a lot of the kids probably aren't going to respect you. A lot of your colleagues may not respect you either.
And honestly, that's exactly how it came across. It wasn't just her words, it was like her whole attitude. She filmed herself just casually nonchalant type shit. She was just about to go get a fucking bag and then go home. She was not about to educate these students and teach them about anything. She joked about letting the kids do whatever they wanted. And honestly, what was she really about to stand up there and teach them? The Muffin meme on Reddit pointed this out when he said, labeling 12:45 as AM is yet another sign that this person should not be in education. Who hired this woman? And are they going to be held responsible? Because the people who are hiring substitutes, the people who are hiring teachers, they should be holding people to a very high standard. I think now more than ever, schools have been politicized and people are very nervous and very weary, not only about what their kids are being taught in schools, but what teachers are doing around children. And so I feel like the standards and practices should probably reflect that. But for this woman to get a job, for this woman to go about the whole school just filming her little day in the life video and not being called out before she posted this video is wild to me. And for a lot of people, especially parents and educators, treating the school like it's just like a place to be an influencer as an adult and joke about how young you look and how fine you are, that crossed a huge line. There's a time and a place. And listen, I'm not a conservative person. I'm not a conservative dresser whatsoever, but I do still feel like there is a time and place. Now, after the stud CEO got fired, she posted a long video explaining her side of the story. And the gist of what she said is she's a content creator first, and she's an educator last. That she records everything she does and that the comments were being misinterpreted. The comment in particular that she really touched on was the "these kids finna take me down" comment, and she clarified that she didn't mean this in a sexual way.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body camera that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty in the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual.
And look, maybe she didn't mean this in a sexual way. And maybe in her mind in the moment, especially, she didn't understand what she was saying or how she was saying it. But once you post something online, intent doesn't outweigh the impact, especially when you're filming minors without their consent. And that's not cancel culture. It's not holding somebody to an unrealistic standard. It's just common sense. Once you post something on the internet and it has nuance to it, then Take Me Down can it be interpreted multiple ways. You can almost guarantee that people are going to interpret it so many different ways. And she doesn't understand that. And she couldn't understand that because she still posted it.
That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down. All hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying. I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmel those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like truly, like honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue there was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in a moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know you guys. I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. So when you say that I said something inappropriate, it wasn't in a way that you assumed it because I wasn't even thinking that way from the jump. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at Lake Carmel. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I am an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired. Consistent backlash is sick. A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. Young adult, went to college, played ball, active sports. Grades always been A1. What y'all saying don't fit me, baby. I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that. Genuinely, it's just sick. I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like, I don't even do that with adults. I'm not going to do that with kids, and let alone put that on my platforms. If my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator? That really don't make sense to me. It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids? Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad, genuinely. Like, nothing inappropriately crossed my mind, like, at all. I'm not that type of person. Every day it's getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired? I've already got fired. Why is it constantly being a thing? With the consistent backlash and posting, I have not only lost that job, but I've lost my main job as a DSP, direct support professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've had that job for a year. My main job is down the drain.
She also mentioned that she lost not just one job, but two. Her substitute position and her main job as a support professional. And while it is sad that this situation really has snowballed for her, we're going to get into the GoFundMe. It's also a reminder that when you hit post, you're taking on the risk that comes with that. Because she lost her jobs and it seems like she is now homeless, according to her in this GoFundMe, she has created a GoFundMe. Support me in overcoming hardship. She says, as you may know, I'm the substitute teacher that was recently fired from teaching due to my TikTok. Due to the continued backlash, I've not only lost my job substitute teaching, but I've also lost my main job as DST. I'm now jobless and homeless while in the process of relocating. I'm truly a great person with good intentions who made a bad mistake. Unfortunately, I've lost it all and at once. My home and my incomes have been ripped away from me overnight. All funds would be towards a new roof over my head and current expenses I'll need until I can find new employment. I genuinely appreciate any and everything.
I did start a GoFundMe, but I really didn't want to start a GoFundMe because I really don't want the free money. So I would just, man, if you would like to help, because I have lost everything, man, I got a link. I have my clothing brand, man. If you can just buy anything, I hand make all my merch. I'll be working. I have something to do to keep me active, since it's gonna be hard for me to find a job. Everybody knows it's everywhere, man. My face is everywhere on every single site. I'm on YouTube. Like, why am I on YouTube? Why are you guys reposting me on YouTube? I hope you guys find the real predators out there, honestly, because it's not me. Like, genuinely, like, no matter how you put it, you ain't gonna find none on my name in this such a way, man. I'm such a great person. If y'all was to meet me for an hour, man, y'all say, man, she ain't nothing like that. And it's just me being honest. Like, I'm just not that type of person, regardless of what type of content I put out there, because I know y'all gonna try to say something about my content, like I said. But, man, if you want to help me out in any way, man, I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it, because I literally lost everything, man. It's gonna be so hard for me to find a job. Like, everybody know this now. Like, my face is everywhere. My face is everywhere in a bad way. And I'm nowhere near the fit of that. That's sad. Man, I did set up a GoFundMe, but I genuinely don't want the free money. Y'all don't have to. I prefer y'all to click that link. It'll give me something to do. You know what I'm saying? It'll give me something to do. I can work hard for it. When I send that order off, I know it's going to be somebody that care about me. Whatever you can give, whatever you can do, man, I appreciate it, man. It's done. I've been fired. The day y'all found out about it, I was fired. Leave it alone, man. Like, I done lost it all over a mistake. I should not be going through this. I done lost all my jobs. The job's not gonna want me. I done been applying. It's just been hard. Like, you go up into the places and they already know who I am. Like, it's sad. Now I'm in the process of relocating. I'm in my car for right now, man. So whatever you can give can't help. And I love what you guys are doing. I love it. But I would love for it to be somebody that actually fit the description. That's all I'm saying. Defamation of character, mischaracterization at the fullest. Like, this is insane. Leave it alone. Leave me alone. Go away. We get it. It's insane how y'all keep carrying on. I have lost my job. For the past year, I've been working with disabled intellectuals. I had no issues this whole entire year. Now, I've made one mistake with teaching, and I've lost everything. This is sad. This is sick, man. It's sick, and y'all helping me lose everything when I clearly just made a mistake. I'm not asking for free money, but, man, if you can click the link, you know what I'm saying? Help me out in any way, man. I appreciate it. But I done lost everything to this.
I feel like this is an exhausting conversation that we have had time and time again. You probably more than likely know about this one. A Maryland teacher named Marquise White was placed under investigation, and he was suspended after he posted a TikTok showing several female students taking out his braids and doing his hair during class. He had over 775,000 followers, and even he had been known in that school and just around on the internet for filming students, for being a teacher. No one's even saying that he had bad intentions when he was doing that, but it still blurred a line and he still got temporarily suspended because the second that you hit record, you're involving kids in your personal content. Even if it is innocent, the optics are off. It puts the students in a position that they didn't ask for. And it seems to be becoming a pattern. People are so caught up in creating content that they forget the ethics of where they're filming. When you film in a school, you're dealing with minors. There's privacy laws, safety, consent, all of that definitely matters. It's not about the internet being too sensitive. Now, because this woman is a stud, she does identify as a stud, people are creating content about her, making it seem like she's starring in a cartoon called The Studstitute. And she has pointed out that this is crossing the line. I'm going to show you the videos first, and then I'm going to show you her response.
Hey, Daddy, can we get a Studstitute?
Introducing the Studstitute action figure. She does everything but teach with her very own body cam harness for recording inspiration, not chaos.
Damn, Shorty.
These students.
These kids, y'all. Damn, Shorty. These students trying to take me down. Why did I get fired?
Studstitute, coming this fall, only in theaters.
So as a response to one of the videos, she laughs about it, but she also says that she is suing for defamation of character.
Man, y'all sick. Like, y'all genuinely sick, man. Like, what is this? What point y'all gonna stop? I'm suing defamation of character, bitch. Like, this is insane.
And then on Twitter, she says, and people are trying to convince me that this shit isn't going too far and I don't have the right to sue. I'm keeping track of every big platform who's dragging this situation on. Like, there's supposed to be a time frame that we're allowed to talk about a situation. I don't think she's an evil person. I think she's part of like a generation that's been taught to document everything, and who gives a fuck about how people feel, and just get to the bag, girl, do you. But some spaces aren't meant for the internet. Schools, hospitals, therapy sessions, those are safe zones. And when you turn them into content, you take that safety away. Why am I laughing? This is not funny. So maybe this whole situation isn't just about one substitute teacher being silly. Maybe it's about like all of us remembering that not everything needs to be posted. Not everything needs to be online. And some jobs still deserve privacy. They have not caught up to the way that the world is. And that's okay, especially when it comes to schools. Let me know if you'd be okay with this studstitute teaching your child. Let me know if you think the internet is too sensitive in this situation. And I will see you all in my next video. Oh, and don't forget to comment down below and let me know if there are any other videos that you want me to create, any other topics that you want me to cover, people, events, things like that. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid.